Games.
Games, yeah.
Games.
We got football.
Games.
All day.
Every day.
All day,
Not
every day.
every day.
Saturday, well, not every day,
No.
but Saturday and Sunday. So.
And Monday.
All right.
And Thursday.
Let's get into it. We already got college football. There was a game that already happened. Stanford played Washington State and beat them 34-17. So
sounds about right.
So that game was up there. Pretty much, Washington State got Arizona up next week, and Stanford's got Arizona State next week. So that's kind of a flip. You kind of weird. All right, let's move it on.
They're playing
here.
both Arizona.
All right, we got ranked number 11, Oklahoma is playing at Texas.
The fun game.
So, what you think here? Because I know you. We all got history with our boy coaching the Texas Longhorns.
Well, they coach both teams.
Yeah.
You got Stoops coaching one, and we got Strong coaching the other team.
Well, Stoops called out the SEC. So.
This game's always one of those ones that it's a huge rivalry game. Whichever one's always down always seems to come out and play really well in this game and make it a closer game. Just look at last year; it was close last year, yeah. And they hung in for a minute against them last year and almost beat Oklahoma last year. So this game is going to be another one of those. It's always going to be close, being a rivalry. It's on right now, so go enjoy it if you're listening to this. But listen to this first, then go and enjoy it. But yeah, Oklahoma I think will end up winning it, but Texas will keep it a lot closer than people think.
All right, your thoughts, John?
How the hell is this still a rivalry game? Oklahoma and Texas, really? Yeah, back in 1974, where there was two college football teams in the area, yeah, it was a rivalry game. Now you've got Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Texas Christian. You got Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. How is this? This is the least interesting rivalry game for me. I could care less who wins this game. Oklahoma's going to win it, but I could care less about it. I hate the Oklahoma-Texas rivalry. They say it's in a neutral area. How the hell is Dallas, Texas neutral when they have the Texas State Fair there? It is a constant home game for the University of Texas.
No. That place is half and half. The place is just like the Florida-Georgia game.
I hate this game.
Yeah,
I hate this game.
But it's just like the Florida-Georgia game where half the stadium was wearing orange and half of it's wearing red.
I hate this. This is the most useless rivalry game ever.
I know you hate it, but pick a winner, John.
Oklahoma's going to win it walking away.
All right, Oklahoma wins it as well. They both add their banter, so Oklahoma's going to win this. All right, number 1 Florida State is at Syracuse.
I'm not even picking.
Defending state
Next.
champ.
We ain't even talking about this shit.
Florida State wins. I'll pick it.
Who cares?
Number 13, Georgia. Number 23, Missouri. As we know, Tucker is not playing this game.
Missouri wins.
Georgia.
You still pick Georgia, huh?
I'm going Georgia.
Well,
Georgia's got a strong defense. Missouri has Matt Mock in the Pips. Georgia.
Would you still have picked Georgia or Missouri if they had Todd Gurley? Or
yeah.
Would you?
Yeah. I still would have.
All right.
Because you got to think he's no pushover.
Yeah.
Chubb's a very good running back.
I hear you.
His name's Chubb too. Amazing.
Yeah,
I can already see the shirts. Georgia's got a Chubb.
You know what's funny? I played. Our best running back in high school was Chubb Small.
Small Chubb.
I don't.
Chubb Small.
He's a good. He's one of my good buddies, man. But
his name was Chubb Small.
Chubb Small.
Thank God they didn't reverse him.
He played for Marshall.
Small Chubb.
He played for Marshall.
That sounds about right.
Oh my God.
Next.
All right, so I didn't pick. I was gonna pick.
I'm
gonna pick Missouri. Yeah, I honestly would have changed.
All these games are on right now, and Crystal's in there watching something else, so I can't see what's going on.
All right. Yeah,
Usually I'm burning back and forth to the game.
All right. Ranked number 22, Georgia Tech versus Duke. Who you got, Kevin?
Georgia Tech. All that crazy running they do.
John?
Georgia Tech on the quadruple option. Georgia Tech.
Clear across the board here, Georgia Tech. All right, good
Woohoo!
one. 3:30.
Good ball game.
Probably game of the week here for college football.
Probably.
It is game.
Probably.
Y'all might have different opinions, so that's why I said probably.
It's not probably.
I can't speak for everybody.
It's not probably. It is.
Okay, it is the game of the week.
Yes.
The ranked number 2 Auburn at number 3 Mississippi State. And this is being playing at Mississippi State in Starkville.
Yes.
I got some friends in Starkville. But go ahead and make a pick, Kevin. What you got here?
Auburn. I got Auburn.
John?
Mississippi State. They're good at home. They got a good defense. They have thoroughly handled 2 other SEC teams this year. Auburn goes down.
I'm with John here. I think Mississippi State is going to win this game.
This is Dak Prescott's Heisman game right here.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. This is. I'll tell you what, man. Now, if they win, will Mississippi State move up to number 1? Or would they just move up one more to number 2?
They'll go to 2 until Florida State loses Mississippi State.
Till next week.
Till next week. All right. Number 8, Michigan State is at Purdue. Michigan State bounced up in the polls. They're still solid. Still a solid team this year. What you think, Kevin?
Mississippi State.
You mean Michigan State?
You mean Michigan State?
No, I mean Mississippi. Yeah.
Michigan.
I care nothing about football up that way, so I'm just going to keep referring to all of them as.
You got to pick, man.
I know Michigan State.
They want to hear. They want to hear your voice.
Look, I don't have to pick nothing. I choose to. There's a difference. I don't have to pick none of this northern college football mess. I don't consider it football.
Your son knows. John, go.
Excuse Mr. Grumpy over there, but I ignored my instincts a few weeks ago, and I'm not going to do it again. Purdue gets the upset. I thought deep in my gut a few weeks ago Indiana might knock off Mizzou, but I didn't see it coming. I didn't want to call it. Purdue gets the upset.
I called it.
Yeah, you did.
No, you didn't. Neither one of us called it.
Yep.
We recorded it. Neither one of us called it.
We can go back and look at the feed and
I think I said Indiana would. I wouldn't.
No, you didn't. Because you talked about how good Matt Mock was.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna pull a feed. This is why we got recording now. Michigan State wins.
Go back and listen. It was 7 things ago. No. 6.
We'll see.
How many weeks ago was it? 3?
It was the episode we did, the What's My Crime Rapid Fire.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty funny.
I remember that.
All right. Number 12, Oregon at number 18, UCLA. Pretty much this is pretty much being labeled as a elimination game from the Pac-12 race. If whichever one of these teams loses here. So, who you got, Kevin? Do you got Oregon?
Auburn? You're doing me now.
I know, man.
I think UCLA pulls it off.
And just send Oregon.
Eliminate Oregon. Yeah.
All right. Who you got, John?
Oregon.
Yeah, I got Oregon coming back into the picture, so I don't think they're done yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Oregon. All right, number 5 Baylor at number 9 TCU. Another great game at 3:30 in Waco, Texas. All right, go ahead, Kevin. Who you got?
Baylor.
Who you got, John?
TCU.
I'll tell you what, I'm going with TCU. I was very impressed with Boykin last week. That was my first shot watching him, but I think he's going to go ahead and beat Baylor too.
It's all about the U.
It's all about the U. TCU. All right, number 6 Notre Dame versus North Carolina.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Who you got, John?
The referees. I hate Notre Dame football. I'm rooting for the referees, man. Now, in all reality, Notre Dame, Everett Golston's back. They're firing strong. Notre Dame.
All right.
I still want the officials to win.
The men in stripes. All right. Notre Dame will win this as well. Number 16, Oklahoma State at Kansas. Kevin? Who you got?
Oklahoma State.
John?
With all puns intended, like the wayward son, Oklahoma State always gets overlooked in Oklahoma football. Oklahoma State wins this game walking away.
Oklahoma State it is as well. All right. A teed-off team in number 7 Alabama. Arkansas.
Yeah, they're pissed.
So, go ahead.
They're pissed.
Go ahead, Kevin. Who you going to pick?
They're pissed. Alabama wins, but Arkansas keeps it close just with their running game.
Okay, I know this John team.
It's not going to be a blowout, but it is going to be a close game because Arkansas can run the football.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick. I'm going to let Mr. Orr speak last. This is his team in here. Alabama wins. They're pretty teed off, so I think they're going to win by 10 points. So. But John, take the podium.
10 points is a close
If you go back, Coach Brett Bielema called the Ole Miss Alabama game last week, and you could hear at the end of the game his voice. And I reflected it on my Facebook post where we were going to have a tipped off Nick Saban coming into Fayetteville. All I want to see, people don't realize this, Arkansas has not scored a point against the University of Alabama since the second quarter of the 2011 game. And this is when Arkansas was ranked number 7 in the country. Since then, they've been outscored 114-0 by Alabama. I want to see Arkansas score touchdowns, and they're going to control the line of scrimmage with that offensive line averaging 330 pounds of beef, led by 6'10", 350-pound left tackle Dan Skipper. However, when it comes down to it, defense wins games. Arkansas's defense will fail them once again, just like they did in the Texas A&M game. Alabama's going to win a shootout. They turned me into Dennis Green after the Texas A&M game. I was going around the house. They were who we thought they were.
And we let them off the hook.
I seriously turned into Dennis Green after that game. We let them off the hook.
Oh, man. All right. Good breakdown there, Mr. Orr.
You were.
All right, number 19, East Carolina comes to South Florida.
East Carolina.
Who you got, John?
USF. East Carolina struggled last week with SMU. They're getting the press in their ear, and I live in East Carolina territory. The campus of East Carolina is only 40 minutes from where I'm at. USF takes them down.
All right. I'm going to say ain't no bull, so USF will go ahead and get this. Win. Number 3, Ole Miss. At number 14, Texas A&M. College Station, Texas.
El Texas, A&M.
Go ahead, John.
It's going to be a thriller, should I say? I think Ole Miss is running on emotion. Emotion tends to lead to mistakes. Texas A&M.
What led as a great week for Mississippi football last week turned into a bad week for Mississippi football.
All right, I'm going with Texas A&M. Kenny, I'm calling him Trill. Kenny Trill instead of Kenny Hill. He's going to go ahead and come back to his shape and form here, so I'm going with that.
I'm just calling him Kenny.
Kenny! All right, number 10, Arizona versus USC. Kevin?
The Trojans.
All
I'm
right.
going to go with the Trojans.
Go ahead, John.
I got to agree with Kevin. I think USC gets them. The Pac-10 is going to be like the SEC. They're going to beat each other up along the way.
I just wanted to say Trojans.
USC come back into the picture and at least get a top 25 ranking. They're at the bottom, but yeah, they beat Arizona. They're at home too. So no, they're at Arizona. I'm sorry. I don't know why they got versus there.
Because we already went through this. The highest ranked team's always put in front of ESPN for some odd reason.
Weird, yeah. All right.
Florida beats LSU.
I was about to say, yeah, Florida versus LSU.
Florida beats LSU because LSU can't stop nobody running the football, and Florida, all they're going to do is run the football.
All right,
That's
John.
it.
John?
LSU's defense has been non-existent the last couple of weeks. It's going to be a fight, and I think Florida comes out on top.
All right. Yeah, I got Florida winning, too.
And the defense will just put a stop to.
As long as Jeff Driscoll can stay out of his own way.
I think Jeff Driscoll don't even end the game again this week. I think they put Harris right back in. I think they will. I think if there's a struggle in the first half, Harris will come right back in the second half, just like they did last week. But I think it'll happen a lot sooner this week.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Then wait until the fourth freaking quarter.
So, yeah, y'all expect another, pretty much, is this going to be another upset crazy week as well? Or
Nah,
it's going to level out.
Yeah, it'll level up. Even though y'all turned it into an upset crazy week this week.
They make a big deal. But if you look back through college football history, 1 week a season, it seems like this happens. A lot of ranked teams go down.
Right. All right. So
Yeah, and last week was that week.
All right, so let's go ahead and transition over to the NFL. And we finally had a
good Thursday night game.
which started off horrible, but the ending, as I went to bed, so I'm kind of upset that I missed it. But